issued over 54,000 ballots, and so far we've seen 13,000 of those come back, and that's about 25% of the ballots issued. Overall, since we have about 73,000 registered voters within the districts that are holding elections, it's about 18% turnout so far for ballots that have been returned.
Now, traditionally, is there usually just the first week they go out? Is it pretty common for quite a few to come in because people see it, they mark it, they send it in, and then isn't there a kind of a break and then a big push just before Election Day?
Absolutely, yeah. We see an initial surge, then it plateaus about the second weekend, and then the third to last week, we see another big push. So voters, we are hearing a lot of folks still that are saying that, my ballot's sitting on my kitchen counter, I'm just waiting to figure out how I want to mark it, or I haven't opened it yet. So either people knew how they wanted to vote their ballot right away, we saw those come back, or folks are just still filling it out or waiting.
Now, do you happen to know, I know this is kind of spitballing here, but do you happen to know, I realize you haven't opened any ballots yet, but in your experience, do the ones that come in first tend to be yes or no, or is it just kind of, it's just random?
Ballots are not open before Election Day. So ballots remain in their blue secrecy envelope up until Election Day when they are opened and then submitted to the tabulating machines.
All right. Do we have any idea, any sort of a ballpark figure of what you might be expecting in voter turnout, or what is traditional in times like these?
When you have a bond or a levy question on the ballot, we do see higher turnout. So I'm expecting it to be, I expect to see 35,000 or more ballots returned from this election.
Which would be what percent voter turnout?
I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere between 45% and 55%.
Is that good?
I think that's good. We'd love to have 100% voter turnout, but we realize there's those who do not participate in elections for whatever reason. And so, for a big election like this, 45 to 55% is reasonable.